Bishop Hooper, I think. I don't know who he was, apart from a bishop, obviously. Bishop Hooper of Gloucester. Here we go. There he is, in his little pointy house. Alright, so go on then.
Bishop Hooper Memorial.
Yeah.
Who was a Protestant bishop, but when Mary Tudor came to the throne, she turned everything back to Catholic, didn't she? So she had him burnt at the stake.
Nice.
But the fire wasn't very big, and he was begging the people of Gloucester for more fire because it was cooking him rather than.
So he was the bishop 1551 to 1555.
Took 3 attempts.
3 attempts what?
Took 3 attempts to execute him.
Oh god, that is horrible. Oh, just sends shivers down my spine, that does.
Took 45 minutes.
45 minutes to burn. God. Why is there little monkeys around the edge of the little pokey things there? Look.
No, that's his class.
Just got to go back to Colin because we bought my mum's birthday present, which is in September. Just bought my mum's birthday present, so I've got to put it back in the van. Okay, we're just walking to the docks and stuff.
Better get inside the museum now.
Yeah, just started to rain. Yeah.
The Kathleen and May, the ship opposite us, when I was a kid, it used to have masts on it, and it was in the Barbican in Plymouth, and you could go on it.
There you go. Right, so we've been in around there, and so we're going to the, what's it called?
National Waterways Museum.
National Waterways Museum is where we're going. Oh yeah. Oh, we're still not in the right...
No, we've got to walk all the way down.
It's a bit higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? Anyone would think it was a dock. Llanthony Warehouse, is that?
Boats are gay with painted roses and castles. River Severn, the British Channel is well known for its typical total condition, shifting sandbanks and many rocks.
Love it. It's got a lock there. Canal boat going into a lock. Pulling another one. I don't know which is the butty and which is the not butty. The butty's the non-powered boat. Under a little... What do they call those bridges? I've forgotten. Oh, God. What are they called? Horse bridge. So if your horse is swapping over, which side? So if you're coming that side, over there, and then the towpath swaps this side, you let the string go with your horse, your boat carries on, the horse goes across the bridge, and on this side you tie it up again. Aqueduct. Another lock. And some sort of tunnel. Number 9 is the butty. Ah, there we go. Number 9 is the butty. Oh, hang on. Well, number 9 is the one at the front. Don't know. Who knows? You might have got that wrong then.
No,
Okay.
the butter's definitely
No, he says no. The computer says no. Cadbury's. Canal boat roses. I can paint them. This is what I came to sort of see. Canal boats. Bluebell. So I don't know if you can see, I'm going to have to turn it sideways because I can't be bothered to bend down, but it should be flat bottomed. Ooh. I don't know what you can see. There. Oh, this boat here, look. Bluebell was the home built in 1965 using a World War II bridge pontoon. In 1969 it was bought by local couple Mike and Judy Powell. They fitted it with a new interior and used it for many holidays during the 70s. There you go. So it was made up, what did I say it was made up of?
bridge pontoon.
Bridge pontoon. Brilliant. Right. So got some traditional castles in roses. Well, it's just roses actually. Painted, oh god, I've forgotten. It's been such a long time. What do they call those jug things? I don't know. Water barrels? I don't know. Upturned pans, traditionally painted in your canal art. What are those jug things called again?
Is it Buckby can?
Buckby can. Could be a Buckby can, yeah. Pokey sticks. Whatever that is. And then you've got your rag rugs. Rag rugs. And don't know. Cratch cover? No, it's not a cratch cover. Don't know. And that, yeah, so around the outside you've got your canal roses, and then it's usually castles as well. Roses and castles. And they think they used to do roses and castles because they wanted like pretty flowers, but because they were on the move, they couldn't really have pretty flowers. Hang on. And the castles because they wanted to live in, like, they wanted to be better, or they thought their boat was a castle, or like, I don't know. Anyway, Measham teapot, there we go. 1887. And this is what they could have looked like back in the 1800s, I don't know. It's been there. Aha. So you can dress up a little bit here. Thomas Telford built lots of bridges and stuff. William Jessup, don't know what he did. Civil engineer who built many canals. I've never heard of him actually. Thomas Telford, Telford Bridge. Telford's named after him, I think. Bridges and canals. First president of the Institute of Civil Engineers. This is... well, that's the pointy end of a canal boat, so that usually at the back, isn't it? I have no idea. There you go. Castles in roses.
No, thank you.
Alright, this would have been the rest of the boat, I think. Dog's climbing inside, okay. Crikey, she's a bit young to be moving this boat, isn't she? Is that glass? No, it's not glass. Okay. There you go. And this, I don't know if I can see it. Is it arched at the top? That would open out and turn into a table. Oh, can't go up there. Aww. Can't see them properly. Oh well, that's that then, is it? Ooh. Northwich. So, why is... Hello? Hello. Hello, hello, who's your lady friend? Oi! Why is the rudder on the pointy bit at the front? Why is it the rudder?
Yeah,
Why is it at the front?
it's not the front.
That looks like the front to me.
Might
It's
look
pointy.
like the front. It's
That's
not.
the back. Okay, because there was one in there that was the same. So that is the rudder, which usually, I don't know if you saw in the actual museum, it has coming in that little square hole there, a great big long tiller arm that you can steer the rudder with, and then when you are not on your boat, you take the tiller arm out of that hole and lock it away somewhere so no one can steer your boat if they want to nick it. So why are they flat bottomed?
Because the canals aren't very deep.
Because the canals aren't very deep. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't quite sure. So that's the front end. So they're both pointy then.
Yes.
All right, that's the front. I don't know if they're doing it up or is it just there. So this ferry boat here is obviously now here. But right, say what you just said.
It ran in London for 30 odd years. Then it moved to the River Dart. Then it moved
In
to
Devon.
in Devon, and then it moved to Plymouth Barbican and was doing trips to dockyard and warships.
Is that what they used to say?
Yeah.
All right, there is another Wetherspoons here. The Lord High Constable of England pub. We're kind of thinking of going in. We're not pigs. I mean, they do sandwiches, you said, didn't they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
I might just have a sandwich or something. So there we
Coke
go.
drink.
Cold drink and a sandwich. That's all we're having. Honest.
Uh,
Wonder what the carpet's like. Here is the carpet. Right, so they didn't do sandwiches, so we had a bowl of chips each and a Coke each, which came to 11 quid. Not bad. I mean, we would have had chips at...
Oh.
No different to having chips at a chippy or something, isn't it? So there you go. Maybe not go to a Wetherspoons tomorrow then. Right. Where are we now?
We're just coming up to Llanthony Secunda Priory, which is Llanthony Priory in Wales.
You need to point the microphone to the mouth.
We're getting a little bit of bother off the Welsh people. So some rich bloke gave him some land here to set up a second little priory here. And this is all that's left of it.
Oh well. The Priory Outer Precinct, early 16th century. 60 to 80 people live and work here. Visitors are constantly coming and going. They are welcomed and offered accommodation. Southgate House. Farm workers weighed down by the harvest from Priory fields and the mill. Brick range. Medieval drain culvert. Anne, a Carodian wealthy benefactor to the Priory who lives here. Medieval range. Gate passage from outer court. Alfred delivers a cartload of vellum. What's that? From Bristol. Tithe barn. William Nottingham and Thomas Hale discuss accommodation for the latest visitors. David takes a barrow full of stones to repair the outer wall. Good old David. Prior Richard Hart comes to greet new arrivals. The gatehouse to inner precinct. Church and cloisters. There is no canal. The canal was not built until the 1790s, and before that the land outside the precinct walls was fields and orchards. The Priory's extensive grounds. This map shows the Priory estate outside Gloucester city walls before the dissolution of the monasteries in 1538. Darker background shows land owned by the Priory in the 16th century when the when the immediate grounds outside the city walls covered 50 acres. The site today is only 5 acres. Blah 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 blah.
The grey bits
Yes, dear.
And what was there in the 16th century?
Yes.
And the blue bits are what's still here now.
Isn't that what I've just said?
Possibly. And we're still on that red dot there.
That little red dot. Okay. So, let's have a look. Got a bit dark, isn't it? Oh, gone a bit windy under this tree. I'm going in. What's the most for? Don't know. Can't be for floors because that's not in a straight line and it's like all over the place. Don't know. Red brick. Old red brick, yeah, not new red brick. Right, so it's just outside Gloucester College behind me, not far from the Wetherspoons pub we've just been in actually, just around the corner. Right, so this section here was the tithe barn, and you've just said...
Tithe comes from tenth, because you had to give a tenth of your coin to the church, because they were your landlord.
What if it was wheat?
Given the wheat as well.
Right, so tithe barn and everything is there. This is bits of it as well. Obviously not the dragon. Wood pigeon feathers. Looks old, doesn't it? It is... This medieval range was rebuilt in the 15th century. Originally it was 60 metres long and separated the outer and inner courts. Okay. Lots of rubbings I've noticed.
Yeah.
So it dates from the... Parts of this building can be dated from the 14th century, but what is the building? I don't know. It just says range. Don't know. Obviously this one's later. Ooh. Victorian farmhouse built around the 1870s for the tenant farmer on the footprint of a previous farmhouse and the medieval gate passage. Here we go. Right, what was this?
They don't know. They think it might have been a stable block.
Oh, okay. Complete with glass. Which says Llanthony Secunda Priory. Oh, old doorway down there, look. Or window, don't know. Okay, so we're on the way back to the car park where Colin is, and we're just passing, what's it called? Gloucester?
Greyfriars.
Gloucester Greyfriars. God. Greyfriars. Not much of it left.
Gloucester Greyfriars was founded for a community of Franciscan friars in about 1231 by Thomas of Berkeley. His family remained benefactors of the monastery, funding a major rebuilding of the church in 1917, the ruins of which you can see. Residents of Gloucester were also supporters of the friars, such as John Banbury, a merchant who was buried here in 1404. The monastery was closed in 1538 during Henry VIII's dissolution. Its church was converted into workshops and housing, and the shields on the exterior were restored in 1977 and decorated with the arms of the Chandos and Clifford families.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, fancy having your office right onto this. Bit weird, isn't it? There's the pillars in the middle and remains of shields. Where are we? Yeah, along there. Of some sort. Looks like shields anyway. So if you can see that pokey thing out there, someone's put a snake's tongue in it. Well, I'm assuming it's a snake anyway, but no, I think that's just an ordinary pipe and someone's turned it into a snake. Quite funny. Yeah, hello. Might recognise this place. We stayed here in the August bank holiday, which will be on video 294. We're at hailesabbeycarpark. Hailes Abbey's behind me. Obviously we're not going there again because we went there in that video, and behind me is Hailes Church, and we overnighted here that night. Yeah, so if you want to see what's in the church and what's in the abbey, go to video 294. It's not raining. I thought it was raining. It's forecast. Tomorrow's forecast is absolutely rubbish, apparently. It's going to be alright first thing, and then it's going to thunder and lightning. So that's us for the night. Sorry. So, see ya, bye.